Welcome to the very first episode of Going Ballistic with Jim Bob. My name's Jim Bob, Jim, whatever you want to call me. First off, I really want to thank Sportsman Warehouse out of Brownburg, Indiana. And Kool-Aid, if you ever see this, thank you. She got the chronograph here, or if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't even have this video possible. So today, what we're going to do is both full-size guns. I've got a Glock 17 9mm. And if anybody wants to know what mag extensions these are from Millspin. These are the best on the market, in my opinion only. And I have a full-size Glock 22. We're going to be doing the critical defense and 40 cal, 165 grain with the flex lock, the 40 cal and 175, the 9mm and 115, and the 9mm and the 135 grain. I chose to do this today because I know some agencies are now going to the critical duty. And I was kind of interested on this. Me personally, I think civilians are better with this, my opinion. So the critical defense and 40 cal 165, according to the box, is 1175 at the muzzle, and the critical duty is 1010. The 9mm and 115 is 1135 at the muzzle, and interesting enough, the 9mm and 135 is 1010 as well. So let's get to the chronograph and see what these things will do. So now we're going to try 3 rounds critical defense 40 cal 165 grain. $11.65, $11.65, $11.65. I don't know if there's an error or not, but 3 rounds. Unless I shot too fast. All right, now we're going to the Glock 17. Got 135 critical duty, 3 rounds. That last one with the 40, I don't know if we had an error or what. I've only got so many of those rounds. I grabbed the wrong box of ammo, so I'll definitely come back and retest that to make sure that's right, because there's no way they were all the same number. So let's see what these critical duties of 9 will do, okay? $10.98, way over the average. $10.37, $10.62. That was a critical duty. If you remember, it was $10.10 on the box. This is a full-size Glock, and we're at $10.62, and the average is $10.65 according to this high-tech chronograph. So way over the average on the box. That's pretty good. Now let's get up to the critical defense 115 grain, 3 rounds. Let's hit restart. All right, everything's reset. Let's give her a whirl. $11.61. $11.61. Wonder if there's something about these they just don't like. I'll tell you what, let's restart this just to see what happens. Make sure I'm not screwing something up. 1 round left. $11.61. I'm not buying that. So let's reset this chrono. And I'm going to go load 3 more rounds. All right, we're back here at Going Ballistic with Jim Bob. So we got 8 water jugs, 52 inches of water. I got 4 layers of denim. I've got a really thick cut pork chop, boneless. Then I have spare ribs, and then I have a big old thing of beef ribs behind it. So what we're going to use, critical defense, 40 cal, full size, Glock 22. Let's see what these babies will do here. We're getting ready to go ballistic with Jim Bob. Oh, yeah. Let's see what we got down here, the ballistic wrench. Well, it looks like, oh man, damn it. My tape moved, darn it. May have to redo this one here. Let's redo this one here and we'll put it on another jug here. Let me cut. Yeah, come on. I keep going. Well, you can see that polymer insert there, no doubt. Put a pretty good size hole in there, really. Just pulverize that bone. Oh my God. Went through that. Everything in there just shattered. It got some crumbs of lead. Huh. We got the second, blew the lid right off the second jug. It's in the second jug. Let's see what it looks like. Dump it right. Wow. That baby pulled back. That was a lot of bone and meat plus the denim that went through. I'm gonna reshoot this again, I think. But that's pretty good. What do you think that is? A little over 1/2 inch minimum. That thing is all the way back pulverized. Let's go measure this. Oops. We got 625. Trying to hold this and be on the camera. Sorry guys. 6.5. Well, yeah, squeezing it. That'd be the widest point. 679. 629. 617. 559. That thing got beat up, man. Look how small that is. That pushed that back as far as that could possibly go. All right. All right, we got the meat target all set back up. We got brand new 4 layers of denim, all new pork chops, pork ribs, beef ribs. This would be more of a magnum meat target. This one's actually thicker than the first one I did, so I'm really gonna test this critical duty in 40 caliber. You know what time it is? It's ballistic time with Jim Bob. Let's go. Here we go. Dead center. Gun safe, clear. Let's see what we got. I forgot my ears last time. Good thing I'm half deaf. All right, so we got 1 jug, 2 jugs, 3. We got a 4. No 5. And we got lots of sweat bees. So let's take this meat target apart and see what she looks like. Pretty good exit. That went through a, wow. Can you focus in on there? Inside the jug, look at that. It just blew that apart in there, all the meat and bones. Yeah, we're gonna cook this on the grill later tonight, I think. Oh yeah, uh-oh, look like we're shredding some jacket. And some crumbs in there. It no doubt hit bone. Just absolutely shattered these. I got a couple left over I could probably use for something else later. Pretty good. Dead center, went right through all that. There's some denim it blew in. Second jug. Oh yeah. Oh look, there's some more jack. No, that's a leaf, sorry. Pretty good. Another entrance. Pretty good exit. Got the handle there. Where's it at? Gotta be in one of these. Here's some more jacket laying next to the safety barrier. Nothing in there. Huh. Where'd it go? Didn't go in that one. Huh. Okay. I found the bullet. Absolutely zero expansion. If anything, it pulverized it shut. Did absolutely nothing. It made a big old mess. Didn't work. Not impressed. Maybe with not so much barrier, the denim, or maybe too much bones. I mean, it did a hell of a job on that first jug, but it put you down. But I was sure hoping for something more than that, considering that's going to be deemed law enforcement. So, all right, well, let's get this reset up, and we're going to do some 9 mil. All right, halftime show's over. We're going back with a 9 mil. We got the 115 critical defense in a full-size Glock 17. We got our water jug set back up. We got our pork steaks, beef ribs, and pork chops all set back up. And you know what time it is? Going ballistic. Let's go. I don't think he survived. Gun's clear. Let's see what kind of damage we got. All right. Wow, we got shrapnel everywhere, people. That had a lot of energy. Went right in the center of the pork chop. I got lead literally everywhere. This bullet totally come apart. Here's this jacket. Lead. It totally destroyed this meat target. I don't think it's gonna kill a polar bear, but I'll tell you what, it did a number on this first jug. Wow. There's some more lead in there. Pretty nasty. Yeah, oh, it does have an exit hole. Okay. Exit of the pork chop. It fell out, or I would have done that to the others, but it fell out. Pulverize that beef rib. That's cow rib, not a pork rib. Blew it in half. Let's find around. Where we at? Here's the polymer tip. No penetration. Huh. I have no idea. Did it shoot up, out? I don't know. It did not go through the second jug. It had an exit, but I don't know where it went. All right, everybody, so we got the water jugs all set back up again. We got our last meat target set up, exactly the same as everything else. This time, we're using the critical duty 9mm 135 flex lock in the Glock 17. You know what time it is, right? We're going ballistic. The last one here. That's pretty nasty there. Gun's clear. Oh, he dead. Let's go check it out. Wow. I'm actually pretty impressed with that. Holy cow, look at that. Look at the size of that hole in that. That's beef rib, pork rib. Uh-oh, we got fragments. Another little crumb of lead there. Got an exit hole here. Pretty good damage of that though. And wow, look at all the lead in there. It just dumped that polymer tip. There's lead everywhere in there. Pretty good hole. Put you down. Put you down. There's blue denim everywhere in there. Here's the beef ribs. Blew them in half. There used to be a bone right here. It blew the bone completely out. Pretty badass. Nothing damage on the denim. Do we have a bullet in here? Ah, look, it's right here. Stuck in the jug. Hardly any expansion. It blew every ounce of jacket and lead off. That's down to the bare core of the jacket. Did absolutely, really, did a lot of damage, but I was roping for this beautiful flower like you see in gel tests. That's why I'm not down with gel tests. This is meat, ribs, denim. This is real stuff. Not perfect conditions with a temperature controlled gel block. I know people are going to hate me for it. I don't care. But, yeah. All right, everybody. So we're going to have a bonus video because I'm really not impressed with these Hornady critical defense or critical duty rounds. Yeah, they did a lot of damage, but totally come apart. Everybody knocks golden sabers left and freaking right. Well, ain't no good jacket separation. So what we're going to do in the interest of fairness, I just happen to have brought 124 grain plus P golden saber 9mm. We're going to test it out on my Glock 17, exact same meat target. And you know what time it is? Time to go ballistic. Oh yeah. Looks like a pretty good hit to me. Gun's clear. Let's see what we got. Went in dead center. Blew that, a lot of energy, blew that board off. I know it wasn't taped on or nothing, but look at the difference of damage from the 9mm saber compared to the critical defense and duty. Look at that jug. It just totally destroyed it. Watch when I pull this tape off. Unreal. Way more power. It blew the bag in the jug. Good old Gorilla tape. Look at the damage of that. Unreal. What we got in here? Just didn't break that one. Shattered this rib. Uh-oh. It's like the others. We got some jacket in there, got some crumbs. Only broke the one rib. This is previous. This is the golden saber. About the same. Big hole. I tried to rebuild some meat targets in the past, so I wasn't planning on doing this. So I think, did I see something in there? Yeah, the round's in here. Second jug. Second jug. See what we got. See if this come apart or not. These are bonded law enforcement brand in a white box golden sabers compared to the older green box. So let's see what we got here. Typical golden saber. Here's the jacket. So where's the lead core? Here it is. The lead core is right here. That's still more impressive looking, I think, than the Hornady round. Look how big that jacket is. It poked through 3 jugs. The other one only made it through the first jug. So the jacket come apart, but it still went further. Bounced out of the side of the 3rd jug. I don't know. I've always been a fan of golden sabers. I just think they just work. Yeah, that's kind of small, but we're going to try something else here. But hunting projectiles, they need to stay together. But personal defense, I wouldn't want 2 slugs like that whirling around inside of me. Nah, that's nasty. Hell, that's the widest point, I guarantee, is over 1/2 of an inch. But All right, we'll set it up and we're gonna do a 40 HST at 180 grain now. All right, y'all, so I gotta do one more test because I was so let down with these Hornady rounds. I had my hopes set up so high. So what I did, I set up another meat target, exactly the same as the other ones. I loaded up 40 cal, Glock 22, but this one I got 180 grain Federal HST. I'm gonna see if these things will stand up to what everybody's always claiming about. So you know what time it is? We're going ballistic. Let's see what these will do. All right, Federal HST 180 grain. Got wet on that one. Gun's clear. Good Lord. Hey, I see the round. It's over there on the left. Gosh, man, I got soaked on that one. There it is, laying on the table. Let's pick it up and see what we got here. Typical HST, absolutely perfect flowering. It flattened out on one side. We were kind of talking about this off camera. I figured it would a little bit, but it opened up, stayed together. Beat that, guys. Look at this jug. That was the most energy dump in my face for water out of every test here. Here's one of the crumbs off of that. Look at that jug. So we got the first jug. Pretty good size. That's pretty nasty. That hole, not this one. I had to rebuild it. It was that one. It went through a bone and totally shattered it. These are not broken. It blew this in half. It ventured off and went the other way. I mean, you can't control where these things go sometimes, you know. I was really hoping that would have hit that, but man, that's... All right. So we got second jug, entrance, exit. Oop, third jug, obviously entrance, exit. Fourth jug, little pee hole, about it. Fifth jug, nothing. Well, I think I know what I'm carrying in my 40 now. Without a shadow of a doubt, it's going to be an HST after looking at all that. Stayed together. We'll go measure this here in a second, but I'll guess, you know, a little over a ½ inch because it broke half of it off, but good job, Federal.
Go.
All right, well, we got all of our tests done. I was kind of disheartened by a lot of this, to be honest with you. Then again, before I go too far here, I want to thank again Sportsman Warehouse, Kool-Aid, thank you very much. Tatum Tactical, Mill Spin for all the great mag extensions. 40 cal, Critical Defense did really well. That's not a bad looking round. That went through a ton of bones and meat. Not disappointed. The Critical Duty, on the other hand, I think you get more done with a ball bat, maybe. I don't know. But, I mean, that first jug was just annihilated, but that's really not modern day ammo. And the 9mm, the 115 Critical Defense, extremely explosive, but just comes totally apart. The big shocker is the Critical Duty 9mm. There's nothing left of it. All these went through the exact same barriers. So I decided, because I always have extra ammo, I brought this box. There's a mix in there, but it's the Golden Saber, law enforcement only. Typical Saber come apart, but that went further than any of those two in the jugs. Expanded bigger. Then just, I brought the 40 cal HST. This one went through the bone. This one was just a bare jug shot. I didn't have no more meat left over. This expanded a little over 850 thousandths of an inch, which is massive, but there was no barriers, just water. This went through the bone. It averaged out, you know, on the big end there, just a little over ½ inch, about 600 thousandths. So to take away all this, HST is pretty hard to beat, I think, for about anything. 40 cal, I would definitely carry the critical defense. I wouldn't be scared to, but the rest of them, man, I don't know. I don't know. I don't think I would, but I just want to thank everybody, and I'm going to have a Labor Day one coming. And what I'm going to do on this one is I'm going to do all generic white box basic ammunition. We all see the Paul Harrell videos, and the basic ammunition sometimes perform better than this high dollar stuff. So we're going to see what happens on the next one. Till then, we'll see you next time.